Hello, ESL 88 students. I promised you YouTube videos, so this is going to be our first one. I hope all of you now, most of you are online with Canvas, that you know what to do. Your syllabus has everything. So your syllabus has a couple hot links. One hot link is to the textbook answers, so you can check all of your answers. And there's another link to the textbook website where you can listen to things when they have things online, for example, the readings. But what I'd like to do today, your first video, is just to go through some pronunciation. So let's start with chapter 7. I have the book in front of me, chapter 7, and I am on page 124. 124 is the reading one. So let's go through the vocabulary at the top. Of course, you have the answers. You can put these in later in the right spaces, but let's just do vocabulary. So number 1, climate. Number 2, collide. Number 3, condition. Number 4, data. Now, if you speak Spanish, I think you're saying data. You're also right. Data or data. And the next one, extend, on record, and coast. So those are the vocabulary words. Remember, sometimes they can be a verb, they can be a noun, they can be an adjective. So we'll be using them in different things. So the first article that you're going to read in chapter 7 is, of course, about natural disasters. And the first one is tornadoes. We do have tornadoes in the United States, normally in the Midwest where the land is very flat. So we do have a reading about that. And then we have some exercises about tornadoes, going to 126, 127. 128 shows you how a tornado is made. Then we have a video, and the video is on my CSN if you do that, or my ELT. If you don't have my ELT, you can usually just Google these, National Geographic lightning, and they usually have about a 3 or 4 minute video from what they actually put in the book. So the first video is about lightning, thunderstorms, and things like that. So we have some vocabulary on page 130. Particles, charge, volts, expand. And there are some exercises about that. Now, reading 2, if you get that far this week, reading 2 has some more vocabulary, as you know. So we are on page 131. The vocabulary is appropriate, block, frequent, fuel, on purpose, particularly, significant, threatens. The last one has that TH that we don't have in a lot of other languages, but English we have it. So you put your tongue between your teeth and you blow air. Threaten. A little bit hard to say. So that's the vocabulary. Then we do have another reading about wildfires. As you know, California has a lot of wildfires. You've been probably hearing about that for a few years. So there's a very interesting reading about wildfires. Then we do have some writing, and the writing is usually the grammar. And since you're advanced students, the grammar is just a review for you. But of course, I gave you the answers. The grammar is present tense verbs. Pretty easy. That's on page 135. So we have a little bit of exercises with that. And then we have the revising practice on 139. Remember how we make these big paragraphs better? We add details, we add sequencing words. You'll know all about that when you study chapter 7. The last page, as always, is our review on grammar, and also making sure you understand the vocabulary words. So that's chapter 7. I will be adding another YouTube video for you a little bit later this week. As you can see, I'm not really practiced at this, but I think that you deserve to have a little bit more than just the book and the exercises. On submitting the work, when I do the homework exercises for you, you click on homework, you click on the exercise, you read it. Then when you want to send me written work, at the top it says submit assignment, and then a box opens up at the bottom where you can type in your work. And when you're done, you can click assignments again, submit assignment, and it comes to me and I'm notified. So I put the grade in and then I send it to you and you can check your grades. But I also keep grades in a paper book because I always believe in a backup. So you'll have the grades in both places. So please check your announcements, email me, or put on discussions any questions that you may have. I think we'll open up a chat later on. I did put some discussions things, but it doesn't seem to be too busy. We'll see how it goes. So chats will help you ask questions. Remember, not personal information. You want to keep it just kind of objective. So I'm going to end this video now, and I'm sorry that I'm not in the class seeing you physically, but we'll do whatever we can. Okay, so take care of you and your families, and I will see you soon.